We're working for the weekend.
Hey, Cassie, how's it going?
Hey, good. You know, we've got lots of sun. We actually have a cool front moving into the state today. It's actually in the northwest metro, so some of us not experiencing more of that north wind just yet, but I think that will happen for the rest of the metro eventually. Right now, this is our Blanchard camera, part of our Lucky Star SkyCam network. Nothing but blue skies again today, and it's a little warm already. We're at 70 degrees, and believe it or not, with a dew point of 63, it feels more like 72. That wind, it's pretty light right now. Technically, it's coming out of the southeast, but eventually I think even there we're going to have a north wind. We're at 69 in Enid, 70 in Kingfisher, 72 in Midwest City. We're also at 70 degrees in Chandler, low 70s in Ponca City, mid 50s in Woodward, and we're at 54 degrees right now in Guyman. So the cold front has at least come through just to the north and west. And we're actually 14 degrees cooler than this time yesterday in Woodward because of that cold front, 11 degrees cooler in Alva and also 11 degrees cooler in Guyman. But here in Oklahoma City, around most of the metro, we're actually a couple of degrees warmer. So here's where that cool front is. Behind it, it is a northwest wind between about 15 to 25 miles an hour. Out ahead of it, it's a pretty light south wind. Now, this cold front's not going to be making its way across the entire state today. I think this afternoon eventually just kind of washes out, goes away, and then we're going to be stuck with that south wind at least for the next 24 to 48 hours or so. So it's going to be pretty warm, but we actually have another cold front on the way. This one is kind of just a cool front. It's moving in on Sunday afternoon, and this one will drop temperatures in some spots a few degrees, but it's not going to have any moisture to work with it, so it's not all that exciting. There's no rain, and there's really not any cool air coming in behind it. But by Tuesday, we're still watching for at least a slight chance of rain to move through parts of the state. Right now in Oklahoma City, I really don't see any rain chances for us at this point. That chance just looks extremely low, but we will have a weak wave coming through that will at least provide a chance of rain or at least a little bit of hope to someone out there eventually. Outside of that, we're going to be staying warm until we could probably get to about mid-October. Now we're looking at Sunday, October 13th, and some data trying to bring in a stronger storm system that could not only bring a chance of rain, but some much cooler air coming in behind it. Today, though, we're kind of looking at upper 80s to low 90s, so still well above normal. 89 degrees at the airport, 91 in Guthrie, 90 in Piedmont, 89 today in Norman. The upper 80s in Enid, low 80s in Alva, 80 degrees in Woodward, and 87 this afternoon in Clinton. Overnight tonight, it's going to be a south wind again. It's going to be pretty light. Temperatures stay mild. We drop to about 61 in Arcadia, 62 in Choctaw, 62 in downtown Oklahoma City, and 60 in Piedmont. We're talking 60 degrees in Ponca City, 59 in Alva, and 62 tomorrow morning in Lawton. Tomorrow afternoon, though, it's going to be a south wind. It's going to be picking up. It's going to be more windy out west. There will be a fire threat we're going to have to watch. 95 in Alva, 90 degrees in Oklahoma City, and 92 tomorrow in Stillwater. Now, on Sunday afternoon, the cool front will eventually move through most of the state, so it is going to be a north wind, but notice there's no cool air coming in behind it. We still have upper 80s across the north, 90 degrees in Oklahoma City, and we're looking at the low 90s across the Red River. If you happen to be going to Stillwater tomorrow afternoon, just keep in mind it's going to be really warm by kickoff. We should be in the low 90s halftime. We're only dropping to about 90 degrees in fourth quarter, just the upper 80s. 9-day forecast showing that eventually those temperatures do come down into the 80s for the rest of us. I think by Monday afternoon, behind that cool front, that's when we finally see a little bit cooler air. It's not cool by any means, all relative, but 85 degrees in Oklahoma City, 84 on Tuesday. We've got the upper 80s on Wednesday, but still looking at the next 9 days or so, I don't see any rain chances and really no cool air to speak of unless you're talking about those very early mornings. Ladies, back to you.